Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger with an exciting new story of real life in the Old West. Back in 1879, an American girl became the singing sensation of Europe under the name of Emma Nevada. She was born Emma Wixom near Nevada City and raised in Austin, Nevada. I guess local pride inspired the name. But if Emma was a bombshell in Europe, New York, and Chicago, her return to Austin had all the effect of a blockbuster. And that's the story we're going to tell. A story we call Emma is Coming.
You have the people of San Francisco in the palm of your hand, my dear. Just listen to them, Emma. They still want more.
Colonel Mapleson, I can't sing another note. I'm worn out.
Come in.
Looks like this country's mighty glad to welcome its own opera star, Miss Nevada.
Thank you.
I've been working backstage for more than 40 years now, and I've heard the greatest. But I'll tell you something, Miss Nevada. Not one of them's got anything on you.
You're very kind.
And this is only the beginning, my dear. Oh, I can't wait until we get to New York.
But I don't want to go back to New York.
There'll be shopping on the avenue for you and Rector's and... What?
Not just yet, Colonel. I have a wonderful idea, and I want you to say yes to it.
A blind promise from your manager? Oh, no, you don't.
But this is terribly important to me. More than anything I've ever asked.
What is it this time?
You must promise not to say no.
Break it to me gently.
All right. This letter arrived today from Austin, Nevada, the little town where I was raised.
Ma and Pa Stokes. Who are they?
I don't remember, but look what they say. They'd give anything in the world to hear me sing, and that goes for the rest of the town.
Well, why don't they come to San Francisco?
Instead, we're going to them.
Going to them? This time you really have lost your mind.
You promised. Colonel, I want to give them a concert just like the one we gave here tonight.
Emma, my dear, those miners wouldn't leave their saloons long enough to listen to one aria.
Colonel, those miners knew me when I was a baby. Why, they've followed my career ever since I went abroad to study when I was 15. I'd rather sing for them than for anybody else in the world.
As your manager, I should say no. But you know I can't resist you.
You'll do it?
I'll make all the arrangements. I'll send the staff on ahead and we can follow shortly. Now, don't tell me you're going to wear that in front of those roughnecks.
They've heard about the Queen of England presenting it to me. They'd be disappointed if I didn't let them see it. They're all my friends, Colonel Mapleson.
A $100,000 necklace can destroy the most beautiful friendship, my dear.
You'll change your mind when you meet them.
Perhaps. Why you insisted on traveling by stage when there's now a train, I'll never know.
Stage is what I remember. It gives you the real feel of the country.
So you're the two jokers responsible for all these signs.
This ain't no joke. She'll be here tomorrow.
And who is she?
Where are you from, mister?
Oh, I get around. My work keeps me on the move.
Well, you don't get around here much if you ain't ever heard of Emma, Nevada.
The great opera star?
Oh, now what would an opera star be doing coming to this hole?
Because she was raised here, that's what. There's a picture of her in her queen's necklace. A Queen Victoria, that is.
The night our little Emma sings here, this town's gonna have one of the biggest jamborees you've ever seen.
Better stick around.
I reckon you'll have to miss it. Now Miss Emma's coming to town and you're getting out, Duke Clayton. He might be a stranger to you boys, but he's made quite a name for himself in the territory. Doesn't know more shady dealings and at least 2 known killings.
Why, you know you got nothing on me, and you can't run me out of town for no good reason at all. It wouldn't be legal.
All right, Clayton, but I'm warning you. You try any cute stuff while Emma Nevada's here, and you'll be carried out of town.
Oh, you got me wrong, Sheriff. Why, I'm just a dyed-in-the-wool music lover.
Colonel will be there in less than a half hour.
The idiots! Why are they stopping out here in the middle of the wilderness? Great Scott! It's a holdup.
Hold up.
Bandits. Hideous-looking beasts. With guns. There are hordes of them. Oh, Emma, if they find out who you are, then they'll hold you for ransom.
Colonel, it's the miners. They've come to meet me.
Hey, she's even prettier in her picture.
Wow. Welcome home, Emma. Welcome home.
No picture could ever do you justice, ma'am.
Why, thank you, Mr.
Clayton. Duke Clayton.
Must seem like you're facing a whole tribe of bushwhackers, ma'am, but they were all so anxious to meet you. We rode out here to see you, me included.
Oh, quit gabbing, Sheriff. Let's get her back into town.
Let's get into town.
She's coming! Little Emma's stage is coming!
Duke Clayton, a thoroughbred scoundrel. But we'll see to it he don't trouble you no more. Oh, here's some particular friends of yours, Miss Emma.
It was us wrote the letter.
Ma and Pa Stokes, of course, I remember you perfectly.
Why, bless your heart. I picked these this morning from the hill behind your old house.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you at the concert, Emma. I got front row seats.
This ain't gonna look like much of a concert hall to you, Colonel Mapleton, but it's the best we got.
I reckon we could fill it for Miss Emma tomorrow night if it was twice this big.
So this is where Emma Nevada made her real debut.
Yep, right up there. 3 years old she was. Signed the Star-Spangled Banner, wrapped in the flag. Just what'll be the price of the seats?
Oh, shall we say 25, 35, and 50 cents, according to location?
Are them the prices you charge when you give concerts in San Francisco or Gay Paris?
No, not exactly.
What exactly do you charge?
From $1 to $5 and up. But seeing that this is Miss Nevada's own town, I suppose we could price it much less, 20, 30, and 40 cents. We could give the concert free.
Look, Tenderfoot, we're paying just as much to hear our own little gal sing as them big city folks do who ain't ever knowed her.
What's all the shooting about?
Oh, Sheriff, am I glad to see you.
These boys are giving you any trouble, Colonel, I'll throw them in the pokey.
Oh, no. No trouble at all. They're just teaching me how to set prices, Western style. 6 bullet holes, that would be a $6 top. Is that right?
Yeah. Let's make it 10.
And I thank you, sir.
These nuggets we paid were for Emma. When it comes to seats, we'll take what we can get.
Emma.
Come in. How's the house?
Packed with ruffians. They've even sold standing room outside.
Colonel, aren't they wonderful? I've never been so excited in my life.
And I've never been so nervous in my life. Emma, promise me you will not wear that necklace.
Of course I am.
Well, at least I'm glad the sheriff's here.
Colonel, you should be more worried about how well I sing than about the safety of my necklace.
Emma, my dear. I know you'll sing your best.
I will if my voice will come out. My heart's in my throat.
Oh.
Colonel, I must take a peep at the audience.
Well, come on.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I had no right.
Indeed, you didn't.
I wanted to be alone with you. Just once.
Mr. Clayton, I'm due to go on stage in a few minutes.
I know.
Well, please leave at once.
You're even prettier when you're angry.
Perhaps after the concert.
Perhaps. But we both know it ain't likely, don't we? After all the things you heard about me, you're very kind, Emma Nevada.
Colonel. Come in.
You must hurry, my dear. The sheriff's just starting our introduction.
Yes.
Folks, I reckon this here concert tonight is going to be just about the biggest thing we've ever had in this town. So, I reckon you won't object to me asking you to do just about the biggest favor. To take off your hats. Now, you may catch cold, but me, I may get pneumonia. So we're here tonight to honor our little Emma. So, I guess I'll just have to ask you to take the risk. Thank you, boys, and now I reckon you'll all thank me to get out of here and get the show started. Now, the next person that is coming out on this stage is the greatest prima donna in the world, our own Miss Emma Nevada.
I can't begin to tell you in words how much this homecoming means to me. So perhaps my heart can speak to you through my songs. Beautiful dreamer, wake unto me. Starlight and dewdrops are waiting for thee. Sounds of the rude world heard in the day, lulled by the moonlight, have all passed away. Beautiful dreamer, queen of my song, list while I woo thee with soft melody. Gone are the cares of life's busy throng. Beautiful dreamer, awake unto me. Beautiful dreamer, awake unto Black is the color of my true love's hair. His face is something wondrous fair. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my heart's delight. Home, home, sweet, sweet home. There's no place like home. Oh, there's no place like home. Oh, thank you.
How come you didn't wear your necklace, Miss Emma?
We're mighty disappointed we didn't get to see it.
Yeah, I'd have sure liked to have had a good squint at them diamonds of yours.
My dear, you are magnificent.
Thank you.
Sheriff, I thought you and your men were going to keep an eye on things. I just saw that young man, that Duke whatchamacallit, slinking out the back door.
Duke Clayton? Backstage?
Yes.
Well, then he must have got there before the concert started.
Are you sure your necklace is safe?
Yes. I mean, well, of course, Sheriff. I simply decided not to wear it.
Must have changed your mind very quickly.
What do you mean, Colonel?
I did my best to dissuade her from wearing it. But up until just a few moments before she stepped on this stage, she'd remained adamant. I remember now. When I came back to pick you up, you seemed upset. Emma, had that young Clayton been back there? Had he already taken your necklace?
Is that right, Miss Emma? Did Duke Clayton take it?
Sure, that's right. Anybody can tell that from the look on her face.
All right, boys, let's go.
No, my necklace hasn't been stolen.
Get her rope and hang that Duke Clayton.
No, stop them, Bart. My necklace is safe in its box, please.
Wait, hold it. Give her a chance to show us. Come on, Miss Emma.
Yes, that's so.
Open it, Emma.
We got him! I guess the shots came too close to him. He surrendered without a struggle.
I tried to tell him. No matter what else I might do, I couldn't rob you. Ma'am,
I must admit you were right. Emma, they're wonderful people. And you, my dear, you are a truly great lady. And I can't wait to get you back to civilization.
I have here in my hand a copy of the Reese River Reveille, the newspaper published in Austin, Nevada. Date December 4, 1885. Welcome home, reads the headline. For this is the day that Emma Nevada returned to her hometown to sing for her old friends. Now, the whole story is told here, but there's no need of my reading it to you because you've just heard it. The story of Emma Nevada's greatest triumph. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger with an exciting new story of real life in the Old West. For those of you who like murder mysteries, here's a real killer that baffled the waterfront police of San Francisco for many months. It's still referred to as the case of Captain Pegleg. Sansom Street, San Francisco, 1888. The tides no longer wash against it as they did in the gold rush days. But to the men who sail the seven seas, it's still the waterfront. Sooner or later, every deep-sea sailor finds his way here.
Hello, Rue.
What in the big quirt?
You thought you left me to the sharks, didn't you, Roof? You and your mates. But I fooled you. I come through. All except for this.
'Twas every man Jack for himself, Quirt.
Oh, sure, Roof. And the devil take the hindmost. I still got the scar on my skull where you hit me with the oar when I tried to climb aboard.
There was only room on the raft for 6, you know that.
Glad to see you've been promoted to first mate, Logan. The big Minerva, ain't it?
How would you be knowing that?
I've been keeping track of all of you. Ain't much else to do. A swab with a peg leg. Bust ashore.
Look, Quirt, I got a man waiting on the wharf.
Oh, sure, Roof. I understand. I just wanted to say ahoy. For old time's sake. Why, thank you, Roof. Thank you.
Maybe when I'm in port again, we'll...
Maybe.
I don't know. I heard a shot, and there he is. I heard a shot.
I heard a shot, too. I came running.
Dead?
Shot in the back.
Nobody leaves. Shooting. Frisk everybody.
I was crossing the street. I heard a shot, but I couldn't tell you where it came from.
Just stopped and talked to me. Gave me 8 bits. I started playing again. Homeward Bound, of all tunes. Then I heard a shot and he pitched forward.
Nothing on these. You find anything? All right, move on. Move on. All right, move on. You stay here. I'll go notify headquarters. Have him move to the morgue.
Four dead. 2 more.
What's the matter down here, Sergeant? This is the 4th killing of that kind in the past 6 months.
The waterfront's tough.
Sure it is. But your beat's turning into a regular shooting gallery.
Well, what can I do, Lieutenant? It don't make sense. There's never any fight. Nobody's ever robbed. Suddenly, right in broad daylight, the sailor gets shot in the back. Don't make sense.
Murder with no motive. Sounds like a good story.
There's got to be a motive. A man just doesn't fire a 38 in someone's back for nothing.
They were all killed by a 38?
Yes, whatever help that is.
And they were all sailors.
Well, in this part of town, anywhere you point a gun, you hit a sailor.
Well, what can you give the paper?
Nothing, just what you find in the blotter.
Rufus Logan. Identified as first mate of the brig Minerva. Shot and killed by unknown assailant on corner of Sampson and California Street. Rufus Logan. Wait a minute. Wasn't he one of the men who survived the wreck of the whaler Undine a couple of years ago?
Could be.
I'm sure of it. Made their way back to port from the middle of the South Pacific on a small raft. A fantastic story.
Yes, it does seem to sort of ring a bell.
This rate's a real piece in the paper. Thank you, Lieutenant. You made my day worthwhile.
Raft survivor meets death by bullet. Rufus Logan, first mate of the Brigman Air
You remember
Force.
me telling you about him?
He was one of the 6.
Yes. If it hadn't been for him, we'd probably none of us have come through. He sure had what it took.
So did you. How strange to be killed on a city street after surviving that terrible experience at sea. Services at Seaman's Church Institute.
When?
Well, this afternoon at 4 o'clock.
I'll knock off early and go then.
You must have thought a great deal of him.
Now, as a matter of fact, I'm sure I hated him. He was brutal and inhuman. But he did help save my life. Least I can do is pay my last respects.
John Starkweather.
Charlie Tetlow.
I was hoping you'd show up, John, so I could talk to you.
I just happened to read about it in the papers.
Oh, it's a terrible thing, John, this shooting.
Yes. Charlie, I don't recall you having had any special love for Logan.
I hated his guts. But do you realize that he's the 4th one of us to be murdered in the streets of Frisco?
Us?
The 6 that survived the Undine.
No, I didn't realize that.
You and me are the only ones left, John. I'll tell you, there's something behind this.
No, Rufus just had an awful lot of enemies.
Well, what about Carl Johansson? A kinder man never lived. And Billy Drummond, why, he was everybody's friend. And the same with Marty. And now they're all dead, John. They're all shot in the back.
Charlie, let's go inside. I believe the service is starting.
All right.
O eternal God, who alone spreadest out the heavens and rulest the raging of the sea, we commend unto thee the soul of our brother departed, whose stormy passage of life is over and has now come safely into port.
I still think we ought to go to the police.
And tell them what?
That somebody's gunning for us.
Now, listen.
John, you and me are next on the list. Now, I know it.
I think you need a good drink, Charlie. Come on, I'll buy you one.
Have another. On me.
No, thank you, Charlie. I've got to be going home.
Oh, please, not yet, John. Oh, I don't feel like being alone.
It's about my dinner time. Guess my wife will be waiting for me.
Oh, you married?
Yes, I've been married for about 6 months. As a matter of fact, there's a little one on the way now.
Well, you gotta have another drink. Come on, John.
Some other time. When are you sailing?
Our ship's in dry dock now. I hope it gets out soon. This city's getting on my nerves.
Look me up before you do leave, will you, Charlie? I'm just around here on Montgomery Street.
John Starkweather, commission merchant. Well,
I'll be seeing you.
I hope so. I still think we ought to go to the police.
Sorry I'm late, honey. I stopped off and had a drink after the service with an old friend, Charlie Tetlow.
Oh, ship's carpenter on the Undine.
How did you know that?
Well, darling, I read those clippings so many times I know all the names by heart. There's Carl Johansson, bosun's mate, William Drummond, helmsman, Martin Strome, ship's cooper. Were they all there today, too?
No, dear.
Out to sea? John, is there something wrong?
No, why?
Well, you seem so upset.
Honey, a funeral isn't the most cheerful occasion.
Oh, here, let me do that. You're all thumbs.
Lydia.
What is it?
Honey, nothing is ever going to come between us.
You say Logan was a shipmate?
Yes, aboard the Undine, like all the others. Now they're all dead. All 4 of them, shot in the back.
Have you any suspicions?
Yes, that I'm going to be next.
No, I mean, can you think of anyone who'd have a
Look,
reason?
you're the police. It's your job to protect people, isn't it?
We're just as anxious to clear this up as you.
Well, then do something. Do something. Don't just sit there and let him pick us off.
Look, my friend...
1, 2, 3, 4. And soon it'll be 5. And that'll be me, Charlie Tetlow.
Make a note of the name, Sergeant.
It's Tetlow, Tetlow. I'm a ship's carpenter on a schooner Mary Bell. M.A. Well, you know how that goes. We sail tomorrow. I just got me orders.
Well, I suppose that makes you happy.
Oh, I just wish it was today.
Yes, you look like a little change might do you good.
I suppose I'm a darn fool, John, worrying so.
Well, you know what they say. All sailors are superstitious.
Not you.
Well, that's because I'm a landlubber now.
Don't you ever miss the sea?
No. See, everything I care about in the world is right here. Well, goodbye, Charlie.
Oh, goodbye, John.
Good luck.
Well, thank you. Same to you. Right. I'll have one more for a chaser. Right.
Had to be someone Tetlow recognized. He was running for dear life when he was shot.
According to the coroner's report, the bullet only winged him. He died of heart failure.
Poor guy. I wish he could have given us a clue.
Well, he lived long enough to mumble a name, Undine, the ship that went down.
So?
So I went down to the files of the Maritime Exchange and dug this out. It's a list of the crew that sailed on her last voyage. And these are the 6 who survived the wreck.
Johansson, Drummond, Martin, Logan, Tetlow.
The names all tally.
John Starkweather.
Commission merchant, 315 Montgomery Street.
We're too late to reach him at his office.
He lives on Rincon Hill.
Then let's get going. Sergeant, take over the desk.
Yes, sir.
Charlie Tetlow? Oh, yes, I know him.
When did you last see him?
This afternoon. He dropped in my office to say goodbye. His ship is sailing tomorrow.
He won't be on it. Charlie Tetlow was shot and killed on Sansom Street only a few hours ago. Had Tetlow ever expressed any fears to you, Mr. Starkweather, that his life was in danger?
Yes, he had.
When?
At Rufus Logan's funeral about a month ago.
What'd he say?
He said he was afraid that we might be next. You see, Logan wasn't the first of our shipmates to meet a bad end.
The fourth, to be exact.
That's right.
Why didn't you come to the police, Mr. Starkweather?
Well, I didn't see any reason to.
4 of your former shipmates had been killed under identical circumstances, and you saw no reason to come to the police.
What could I tell you that you didn't already know?
Aren't you worried for your own safety?
Not particularly.
That's surprising.
Look, I just put it down as a jinx.
Are you still of that opinion, since Tetlow's death?
Well, now I don't know what to think. Look, gentlemen, if you'd like to discuss this further, I'll be very happy to come down to headquarters. You can call me at my office.
All right, Mr. Starkweather. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
John.
Now, Lydia, I don't want you to worry about this.
But you never told me about the others.
Well, honey, a man has to have some secrets from his wife.
John, I'm so frightened.
Don't be. Nothing is going to happen to me.
Well, how can you tell?
I have too much to live for.
Well, if he's not worried, he ought to be.
Maybe we should put a bodyguard on him.
We don't know that there's any immediate danger. It could be months or a year before anything happens.
Any objection to my doing some sleuthing on my own?
What did you have in mind?
Finding the man who's toting that 38.
You go right ahead.
It's like pea soup out.
Mr. Brophy?
Mr. Starkweather?
Have a seat, please. Yes.
This message was just delivered by a boy.
A notice to come to the appraiser's building this afternoon in regard to some dutiable goods. What goods are they talking about?
I've no idea.
We're not expecting any consignment, not that I know of.
You want me to check on it?
No, that's all right. I'll drop in myself after lunch. Thank you.
I talked to the owners of the former owners, that is, of the Undine. Thought they might be able to shed some light on this business.
Oh, and could they?
Weren't even aware of it. Their interest in the Undine ended when she went to the bottom with a full cargo.
And all hands. Save 6.
I wonder.
What?
Has it ever occurred to you, Starkweather, that some of the others may have survived?
Well, even if they had, I'm sure the company would have learned about it.
I have a list of the ship's roster.
This is like reading the headstones in a graveyard. Captain Prestwick. He went down with the ship. First mate, the same thing. Judson, Gavin, they were trapped below decks. Barnaby Quirt. I still wake up nights thinking about him. He managed to clear the wreck, but he tried to climb aboard our life raft. It was overcrowded. He nearly capsized it. It was Logan that hit him on the head with an oar. Then he went down. That was the last we saw of him. Compton, Jessup, their bodies were recovered later. No. They're all dead.
Then who is stalking the streets?
I don't know. But whoever he is, he's sure smart.
Smarter than the police.
Maybe he'll lay off for a while now.
Or else strike quickly. Can I take you to lunch?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm just going to grab a quick bite. I have to stop in at the appraiser's building.
Well, did you find any clues? Now maybe you won't think the police are so dumb.
Wasted a whole morning when I should have been writing my column.
Why don't you do something on the weather?
Well, I better think of something or I'm going to get fired. How about the weather?
Ah, get out of here, will you?
Hi.
Hi.
I was just going by, and I thought to myself, I'll bet there's some interesting stories about tattooing.
Oh, I could tell you plenty of stories, mister.
You've been at it a long time?
Well, ever since I've been old enough to use a needle. You know the tattooed lady in the circus?
Oh, sure.
That's my work.
Really?
You pick any design that suits your fancy, mister, and I'll execute it for you.
Oh, well, I didn't have that in mind. You see, I'm a newspaper reporter.
Oh, well, maybe the name of your newspaper tattooed across your arm in this
No,
style.
I don't think so. I might change jobs.
Well, men change girls, so what?
The next one doesn't mind?
Well, if you got any problem, mister, come to me. I'll fix it for you. I'm an expert at retouch work. Guy in here had that name Undine changed to Nadine. When I got through, you wouldn't have known.
Undine?
Yeah, beautiful job.
Well, what was he like?
Oh, had a peg leg, an old sailor.
What was his name?
It was a funny name. It was Quirt.
Barnaby Quirt. Where you going? Appraiser's building.
Barnaby Quirt.
He had a .38 revolver concealed in this wooden leg. And this wire that ran up to his pocket pulled the trigger. 5 bullets found their mark. The 6th just missed.
And that winds up the case of Captain Pegleg.
In Reno, Nevada, at Harold's Club, there's a famous exhibit of guns. From it, we borrowed this one. Yes, here it is. The actual murder weapon you've just heard about. Unique in the history of the West. And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the old ranger, And I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story how a piano and a beautiful song unlocked a mystery in a small western town. I call it A Piano Goes West. It started in Stuttgart, Germany in the 1870s.
That's the best sounding piano I ever heard.
I assure you, madam, there is nothing better made anywhere in the world. Why, we have been manufacturing pianos since 1790.
That's a mighty long time. Say, that song you played, On Den Sonnenschein, that's my favorite.
Which is mine, too. Are you German, sir?
No, my grandfather was, but me, I'm New Mexican.
A New Mexican? I do not understand.
Oh, well, Papa means we live in the New Mexico Territory. That's in the southwest part of the United States.
I don't suppose you ever heard of the lovely Julie Silver mine? Me and my partner, Mike Forbes, we own it. He's back there running it, and I'm over here spending the profits.
Lovely Julie.
Yeah, I named it after my girl here.
It is a beautiful name.
This is our home.
A place like that deserves a piano like this.
Well, I don't know. I was thinking something a little better.
Oh, I can assure you, sir, there is none better.
Well, I mean better looking, you know, kind of fix it up. Put silver all over the legs, silver trim, and maybe my initials right about here.
I can have that done, sir. Of course, there will be an additional charge, and it will take several months.
Oh, time and money are no object. Just as long as it's the best-looking piano you can make, boy.
It will be.
All right, then I'll take it.
Papa?
Pardon me. Say, on second thought, I won't take it.
Won't take it?
No, you see, well, there ain't nobody back home that can teach Julie how to play, and, of course, that's the whole idea of getting the piano.
Nobody at all, sir?
No, nobody. Now, you see, if we could find someone that, well, could play like you, and, maybe look like you. Say, you married?
No, sir.
And maybe, well, single like you, well?
I know just the man, sir. He would consider it a great pleasure to come to your country and play the piano with silver legs. You will be careful of the piano, please?
Like it was a box of eggs. By the time you find these here folks, I'll have that piano sitting right there on that platform.
Thank you. Excuse me. I am looking for the Brown residence, please.
Bronze?
Brown.
Bronze. Up the street, turn to your left. You can't miss it.
Thank you.
Mr. Mahler.
Good day, Miss Julie. I have just arrived into town with your piano.
Didn't you get my letter?
Your letter?
Well, I wrote a month ago.
Oh, I left Germany more than a month ago.
Oh, won't you please come in?
Isn't exactly what you expected, is it?
Why, it is very, very nice. What is it about this letter you sent?
I wanted to try and stop you from coming. I wanted to try to get our money back from the piano.
Get it back?
Yes. When we got back from Europe, we learned that my father's mine had run out of ore and it was closed up. Our debts had piled up so it took everything we owned to cover them. My father couldn't stand it. He was killed.
Killed?
Yes, I'm sure of it. That's what Mother thinks. But I can't believe it. He left a farewell note.
I don't believe that he ever wrote that note. Oh, my husband wasn't the kind of a man to run away and leave his wife and daughter.
Mother, please.
You're right, Julie. I shouldn't burden Mr. Mauler with our problems. But you can see that under the circumstances, the piano lessons are out of the question. I'm only sorry that you had this long trip for nothing.
But I am so sorry you've had such misfortune. Is it possible that you could sell the piano to someone here?
Mother! Oh, maybe we could. Well, it is the only piano within 300 miles.
Pianos are that rare. Perhaps the people around here would pay to hear me play. Or I could give concerts.
That's a wonderful idea.
Then I will try it. I will need a place to stay. Would you have room for another boarder? With meals, if you please.
Oh, we'd be very happy to have you stay with us.
Wunderbar. Then I will get my bags and have the piano brought right out. Oh, you will see. Everything will be fine.
How am I doing, Well, let's get this.
Now, wait a minute, young fella.
Who brought this piano in here?
I did.
By what right? This piano belongs to the Browns.
Not anymore, it don't. This happens to be my piano now.
Your piano? I do not understand.
Sheriff, maybe you better explain it to him.
Well, the law is on his side, son. This is Mr. Forbes. He was Braun's partner, and he's got a lien on Braun's property to pay off all debts.
Mr. Braun's partner?
So you must be the Dutchman who brought this thing over. Can you play it?
Yeah, I can.
Well, fine. You know, piano players are a little scarce out in this territory. How'd you like a job playing it?
In here? God's
But
some lightning.
And the sheriff said he had a legal right to take it.
He took the piano like he's taken everything else we've owned.
He seems to have benefited a great deal by your father's disappearance.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
What happened the day your father disappeared?
Well, Pa and Mr. Forbes had been together all day going over their business affairs. He was very upset and hardly touched his supper. The next morning, we found a note saying he'd gone away to make a new start and would send for us.
And you have never found anything that might connect him with your father's disappearance?
No. We've never found out anything.
Perhaps I can, with the help of your piano.
How you like that, folks? The only piano in New Mexico. And the piano player imported all the way from Germany. Can't beat that, can you? Hard to beat. Come on, Marla, play some more, huh? There's nothing to get excited about. Everything's all right.
Music. I hear music.
That's my new piano. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
We must get dressed for our guest.
Plenty of time for that.
I put out the best china for the occasion. Doesn't it look nice?
It looks real pretty, Ellen. Real pretty.
Hank will like that music.
Hank isn't going to be there. I told you that. Now forget him.
But Mary's my best friend. I'd better hurry. We're going riding in the hills.
Hello, Ling. How is Mrs. Forbes? Not good. Very sick. That's too bad. Well, we haven't seen her in such a long time.
Got to stay in bed all the time. Very sick.
Did you find out anything?
I went through his desk. If he has anything incriminating, then he must keep it in the safe. That is beyond my humble talents.
I don't think we'll ever find out what really happened.
Please, do not give up hope, Liebchen.
My father's one hope was that I would learn to play piano well. He loved music.
Yeah, I know.
Please, Kurt, just for me, would you play his favorite song, On den Sonnenschein?
Certainly.
Please don't stop.
Mrs. Forbes, we heard you were ill, but your hair, it's white. What happened?
Why didn't they tell me we had guests?
Mrs. Forbes, don't you recognize me? I'm Julie Brunn.
Won't you please play some more, an encore? I'd be willing to pay.
I would be very happy to.
Ellen, try to remember. Julie Brunn.
Julie Brunn. Julie Brunn.
You must remember, Hank Braun's daughter.
Hank Braun. That song, it was his favorite. Why doesn't he come to see us anymore? He should never have gone there. Poor Hank.
Where did he go, Ellen? Tell us.
I would like to attend all of the concerts this season. I'll get a new dress. Maybe there'll be a dance or two.
Oh, Ellen, please. You said that Hank went someplace. Where? Where? Try to remember.
Missy Ford, you bad girl, go down here. Come, you go up.
I want to stay and listen to the music.
No, Mr. Forbes, come. You stay here, make very big trouble.
Why can she not stay?
Please leave alone. She's sick.
I want my handkerchief. Thank you. Goodbye. Do come and visit me again.
You wouldn't believe it was the same woman, Mother. Her hair is white, and oh, she must have suffered a dreadful shock.
And she said that Hank was coming?
She was not very clear. Her mind wandered.
She spoke as if Papa were still here.
Oh, poor Ellen.
She said one thing, though, that might be important. That is, if it wasn't another one of her hallucinations. She said that Papa shouldn't have gone somewhere, as though we were in some kind of danger. She knows something, Mother, I'm sure.
Is it possible that the shock she suffered has something to do with your father's disappearance?
Come to think of it, it was just about the same time that Ellen dropped out of sight, and Mike Forbes spread the story that she was too sick to see anyone.
There's something locked up in her mind, I'm sure.
God, I think I have the key to unlock it.
Isn't she ever going to come down?
She must.
That's On den Sonnenschein by Schumann.
Do you like this song, Mrs. Forbes?
Isn't that silly of me? I forgot my gloves.
The song, Mrs. Forbes, what does it remind you of?
You came back to see me. How nice. I must see about the champagne before the other guests arrive. He used to sing that song all the time. He loved it.
Who, Mrs. Forbes?
Who, Mrs. Forbes? Who used to sing that song?
Hank. You must know Hank Braun.
When was the last time you saw him?
When was it, Mrs. Forbes? When was the last time you saw Hank Braun?
He had such a nice voice. He came to see Mike. They began to talk, and then they began to argue. Hank was very angry. I never saw him angry before.
What were they arguing about?
Arguing? Who was arguing?
Your husband and Hank. You said they were arguing.
Yes. Yes, they were. It was about the mine. Something about the mine. Hank was shouting, "You've been cheating me. You've been cheating me. I'll prove it."
And then what happened?
They went out. Mike took his gun. I saw him. He got it when Hank wasn't looking. I was frightened. I followed them to the mine. They went in number 3 tunnel. Don't! Mike, don't shoot him! Don't!
What did you tell them?
He was playing one of Hank's songs.
Answer me. What did you tell them?
You know him, Missy Ford.
Stay out of this. What did you say to them?
I told them about poor Hank. He's in number 3 tunnel. They're going to help him.
Forbes's horse.
Well, hello.
What are you doing here, Forbes? We thought the mine was closed.
Well, I'm thinking of reopening it. The new assay report indicates there's enough silver left to make it pay.
Well, we'd like to look at the inside of tunnel number 3.
Of course. Well, what's it all about?
Your wife told us all about tunnel number 3.
You mean about my shooting Hank? Oh, poor Ellen. She's had this wild idea ever since she's been sick. I've tried to reason with her, but, well, it's hopeless.
I still think we ought to look.
I think you should too, Julie. It might even help convince Ellen.
Let me have that. Well, there's nothing in there.
I told you. Well, it's too bad Ellen has those crazy ideas.
I think I owe you an apology, Mr. Forbes.
I'll forget it, Mr. Marlowe. You had no way of knowing about my wife.
I guess I owe you an apology, too, Mr. Forbes.
I'm glad you said that, Miss Julie. After all, your father was a friend as well as a partner. I felt pretty bad when you and your mother held it against me for all the things I had to do to straighten things out.
What's that?
No. Just a minute, Mike. Well, Mike, you almost got away with it.
Simply wonderful what this music is doing for her, Mrs. Braun. I can see improvement every day.
This piano's turned out to be a blessing for all of us.
Excuse me.
More tea, Ellen?
Yes, thank you, Mary.
Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger with an exciting new story of real life in the Old West. The news of President Lincoln's assassination in April of 1865 shocked the nation to its very depths. No man in all our history was more universally mourned, and no one more bitterly hated than the man who killed him. Feeling was still running high 6 months later in the mining camp of Downeyville, California, which is the scene of this story of his brother's keeper.
Pick it up. I said pick it up.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the theater. I've played here before. This is a return engagement. Allow me to present myself.
I know who you are. It's best you get back on that stage and get out of here. You're not wanted here.
You're speaking for yourself?
I'm speaking for the whole town. I live here.
Who is he, Pa? And why does Mr. Rogan want him to leave? Pa?
That's the brother of John Wilkes Booth, the man who shot Abe Lincoln.
Sorry, sir, we're all filled up. Perhaps later in the day when the afternoon stage is left. Not a chance, mister. May I leave my bag while I attend some business down the street? Thank you. It's all right, Sheriff. I've rented the theater for tomorrow evening. My manager made the arrangements by mail.
Look, Mr. Booth, there ain't no law says you can't put on a show in this town, but take my advice. Don't try it.
Why not?
No use stirring up trouble.
Trouble?
As a peace officer, I aim to keep things peaceful.
Oh. The man that came in with me on the stage this morning has been talking.
Now, Height Rogan swings a lot of weight around here. Give it up, mister. No show's that important.
To me, it is.
Oh, don't say I didn't warn you.
I told you before, we're all filled up.
I came to get my bag.
It's over there.
I should think he'd change his name. I should think that...
Come on, son. Howdy, Mr. Booth.
Pa.
I'm Jeb Hayes. This is my son, Calvin.
Mr. Hayes? Calvin? Is there another hotel in the town?
This is the only one. I never knew this hotel to be filled up before. You're welcome to stay out at our place. We have plenty of room.
I'm indebted to you, sir.
I just have to pick up some supplies.
Jim! I want to talk to you.
Well?
I always considered you were a smart man, Jeb.
I try to be.
Then you ought to know better than to get mixed up with a man like Booth.
I've got some supplies to pick up.
This is Height Rogan you're talking to.
You're doing the talking.
You know who he is?
I know.
Is your memory so short you don't remember a president of these United States? One of the greatest men who ever lived that was shot down
by John Wilkes Booth.
And you'd befriend a man from the same mold.
Edwin Booth never broke any laws or hurt anyone, Rogan. And if he had, it's still not your problem.
I say it is. I've got a big stake in this town, and I don't want it dirtied by a breed of murderers. I'm warning you, Jeb. Don't mix in something you'll be sorry for.
I'll be the judge of that.
gonna be hard on our backs and worse than the horses.
No other way, son. Dig, spit, and pull.
I gotta talk to you, Jeb. Calvin.
Howdy, Mr. Dooley.
What's the trouble, Leif?
Hyde Rogan. It's got the whole town stirred up. It's about this Booth fella you got staying at your place. They don't like it.
You mean Hyde Rogan doesn't like it?
There's something eating inside of him, Jeb. Those eyes of his. They stare clean through a man.
Got work to do, son.
Pa, maybe...
Got land and cattle to tend. Appreciate you riding out, Leif.
Jeb?
What's the matter, Calvin?
Pa, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Well, don't you feel kind of ashamed having Mr. Booth right here at our place?
I'm honored. Edwin Booth is one of the greatest actors this country's ever had.
Is that why you invited him?
I invited him because he had no place to go, no friends.
Well, you can't blame folks, Pa.
You can't blame Mr. Booth either.
Well, John Wilkes was his own brother.
You remember that outlaw stallion Newt Wilson had?
Yeah?
Nobody could break that horse. It was bad clean through. Newt finally had to shoot it. But the mare that foaled that outlaw was a good, gentle animal. And the two colts she's had are just like she is.
But people don't like those two colts. They don't trust him.
In the same way Hyde Rogan feels about Mr. Booth.
I see what you mean, Pa. The only difference is the colts don't know it.
That's right, son. Getting pretty close to supper time.
I'll unhitch the team, Pa.
Mr. Booth?
Yes?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Hyde Rogan has been stirring up the town against you.
There's a Rogan in every town, Mr. Hayes. There always will be a Rogan someplace, somewhere, keeping the tragedy of Lincoln alive. The name of Booth, an infamous thing.
No man has the right to become another man's conscience.
No. The devil takes care of that. I've had my share of him. Like a dull actor now, I have forgot my part, and I'm out. Even to a full disgrace.
Shakespeare?
It's a tragedy of Coriolanus. Are you familiar with the work?
No. I did see a performance of Hamlet once, right here in Downeyville, back in '52.
I was a boy of 19. I played here with my older brother, Junius. It was the height of the gold rush. If the miners liked your performance, they showered you with gold pieces. If you disappointed them, they tossed you in a blanket. Downeyville was good to me. That's why I chose this place, to try and find myself again. Last April, I announced that I was through. I would never make another public stage appearance. A man can't go on living in hiding forever while his debts accumulate.
I admire your courage.
That remains to be seen. Tomorrow evening will be the test. Whether I have what it takes to face the Rogans of the world. I'll give up the only thing I love, the stage.
Well, you can count on one man in your audience applauding.
Two.
Shakespeare, Calvin.
Folks around here don't have time for much book reading.
Education doesn't always come from books, Calvin.
We got a horse for you outside, all saddled up.
Rogan sent you?
Yeah, Rogan sent us. Escort you back to town, onto the stage, and out of this territory.
What if I choose not to leave?
That'd be a bad choice. Boy, when the old man gets back, tell him he's got any complaints, he can take them up with Hyde Rogan.
You ain't the law. You can't come in here and...
Boy's got too much sass. That's the trouble with young'uns these days. Any objections, Mr. Booth? Come on, let's go.
Come back to get another axe. What happened? Where's Mr. Booth?
You're running him out of town.
Rogan?
I'm waiting another man. Came here a short while after you left.
Did they take him with them?
Wasn't nothing I could do. They had guns. But I tried, Pa, I tried.
Did those men hit you?
I'm all right.
Did they?
Pa, please don't fight them. Pa, they'll kill you.
I'm against violence. Always have been. But when somebody takes a guest by force from my house, abuses my son, then it's time I did something about it. Can't you understand that, son? I'm riding into town. You stay here.
The stage leaves in a half an hour. Mr. Rogan already paid your fare.
I'm surprised he isn't here to see me off.
Well, now, he's a busy man. Well, Drew, waiting in there. Come on. To your exit, Mr. Booth. If I had my way, you'd go out on a rail in a pretty costume of tar and feathers. What's the matter, play act? You forget your lines? Fancy gold-plated words. Does some of the hogwash folks pay good money to hear you do? right-thinking man. Needs only the good book. Nothing else. It'll make it lighter. Travel light. That's my motto.
That'll do, Wade.
You come for your guest, Mr. Hayes?
I came to find the man who invaded my home and assaulted my son.
Invaded. Assaulted. You talk like a bloody play actor yourself.
Quiet, hold it. Now, Rogan promised me there'd be no rough stuff. Now, give me that gun.
You a party to this?
No, just aiming to keep the peace. Till the stage comes. You will be on it, Mr. Booth?
Do I have a choice?
Well, it's a free country. I suppose it's up to you.
There will be a performance this evening at 8 o'clock. You're invited, Sheriff. How's the house?
It's early yet.
Any sign of Rogan?
No.
Good.
What is it?
Rogan.
Come on.
What's your hurry?
Oh, I want to get a good seat.
There's plenty of time.
Good evening, Sheriff. Beautiful night, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
There's no law against a man standing around, is there?
Now, look, Rogan, I don't want any trouble.
Why, Sheriff, there isn't any trouble. Never seen the town quieter.
Well, it's no use, Mr. Booth. You'll never get an audience the way things are. You may as well give up and go home. I'm sorry.
It's Hite Rogan, isn't it? Stopping people from coming into the theater.
He's not stopping anybody. He's not doing anything. But if Hite Rogan and his boys are out there, then people are too scared to come in.
Can't you do something?
What can I do, Jeb? Ain't breaking any laws. I'm leaving town tonight on business. If there's any trouble, you'll have to handle it yourselves. Your gun's over in my office if you want it.
Thanks, Roy. I'll be right back.
No. No shooting. Anything but shooting.
There won't be. The curtain's ready to go up, folks. Mr. Booth is waiting.
You can wait until hell freezes over.
It seems to be a place you're well acquainted with, Mr. Rogan, but you're not going to turn this town into one.
What do you mean by that?
A place where folks are afraid to call their souls their own.
Still meddling, huh?
Are you going to let a bigot like Rogan here bully and scare you into...
theater's open, folks. Unless you're still afraid.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but we're going in.
Us too.
We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Now, I should like to recite one more passage. We are not enemies, but friends. We must be friends. Americans all. We have sacred ties of affection, which, though strained by passions, let us hope can never break. I earnestly invoke the cooperation of all good citizens for the effective suppression of unlawful violence and for the speediest possible restoration of peace and order, and through these, of happiness and prosperity throughout the country. This is not Shakespeare. These words were written by another great man, Abraham Lincoln.
On January 3rd, 1866, Edwin Booth made his official return to the American stage at the Winter Garden in New York City. But the way was paved. The real test met. 3,000 miles away in a California mining town. And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. This is the story of one of the most celebrated highwaymen of the California Gold Rush. His real name was Charles E. Bowles, but he's gone down in history as Black Bart, the P.O.A. It is a late afternoon in the spring of 1875. The stage from Sonora to Milton is making its daily run.
John, wait up! It's only me, Charlie Bowles. I was just playing a joke on you. I wanted to ride! Well, I'll be blessed. He didn't even recognize me. He thought I was a bona fide road agent with a real gun. Well, there must be more than $2,000 in treasure here. $2,000 in the space of 2 minutes. Well, that's more than I'd make in 2 years of teaching school. Something tells me I've been following the wrong profession. Time Professor Bowles gave up teaching the 3 R's for a 4th R. Robbery.
How do you do?
Good day, madam. I was wondering if...
Yes.
Forgive me. To be confronted by so attractive a lady has left me momentarily speechless. I'm looking for a place to live. I wonder if you could accommodate me.
Won't you come in?
Yes. This will suit me admirably. Nice quiet neighborhood, too.
Convenient to your business?
Well, as a matter of fact, my business is largely on the road.
Oh, you travel a great deal.
Yes, mining interests. I should have a card here somewhere. Well, anyway, the name is Charles E. Bolton.
You could supply references.
References?
It's merely a formality. A widow in my position has to be very particular.
Well, I don't drink intoxicants, if that's any recommendation. I'm neat in my habits and retire early. And besides, I should be more than happy to pay you 3 months' rent in advance.
Why, Mr. Bolton, how very generous of you.
I may consider myself in residence, then?
Oh, charmingly you express yourself.
Express is my middle name.
I see you have a sense of humor, too.
Dear lady, if it weren't for my love of a practical joke, I'd never be where I am today.
He's a perfect gentleman, the loveliest manners. How old would you say? 45-ish. Oh, a very suitable age. Suitable? Now, Cleo Lufkin, don't you start getting any romantic notions. Well, why not? He obviously has means. You really ought to be ashamed of yourself. The poor man's been here hardly long enough to unpack his valise. Well, you know the saying. Every Jill. Oh, Mr. Bolton, I hope you're finding everything comfortable.
Quite, dear lady. Now, if you can recommend a good restaurant in the neighborhood?
There's the Poodle Dog Cafe down on Montgomery Street. The food there is said to be excellent.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, to success.
Success?
Fill them up again, bartender.
You're just in time, stranger. Another drink, bartender.
Oh, no, thank you, sir. I just dropped in for a bite to eat. I'm an abstainer.
So am I, when I'm on a job. But tonight, the boss and I are celebrating.
Oh? And we have plenty to celebrate, because Big Jack Davis has been caught at last.
A stage robber?
Yep, he's been leading us a merry chase for 5 years.
But Wells Fargo gets them all, sooner or later.
Oh, you gentlemen are with Wells Fargo.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. James Hume, chief detective for the company.
Mr. John Thacker, my right bower.
My name is Bolton, sir.
Glad to know you.
The pleasure is mine.
Say, we're ready to eat, too. How about dining together, sir?
I'd be honored, sir. Will you be seated, gentlemen? Keep them covered, boys. Be ready with both barrels.
Here's the box.
Thank you, sir. Now your gun, too, if you please. Thank you. My men and I won't trouble your passengers. Kindly proceed.
Get it. Get it.
Well done, men.
Now I lay me down to sleep, to wait the coming morrow. Perhaps success, perhaps defeat, an everlasting sorrow. I've labored long and hard for bread, for honor and for riches. But on my corns too long you tread, you folks in fancy breeches. Let come what will, I'll take it on. My condition can't be worse. And if there's money in that box, it's money in my purse. Black Bart, the P08.
What does the P08 mean? Is that his post office box number?
No, it's a pun. It stands for poet.
Poet?
Yes. P-O, po. 8 at poet.
Quite a stretch of the imagination, if you ask me.
The stage driver said he had 4 men with him?
Yes, he counted their heads behind the boulder.
An outlaw with 4 men. A flair for poetry, a sense of humor. He shouldn't be too hard to catch.
You know, I wish I could wear checks, but I don't know. I just look better in plain things. Oh, Mr. Bolton. Did you have a good trip?
Very, thank you. But it's good to be home again.
Mercy, that valise looks heavy.
Yes. Mining samples.
Mining samples. Why, my first husband was an assayer. He taught me quite a lot about ore. I'd love to see them.
Well, I'd love to show them to you, but they're underneath all my soiled clothing. By the way, do you know a good laundry in the neighborhood?
Oh, yes, indeed. You just leave your wash out, and I'll take it down tomorrow for you.
I just like to trouble you.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Bolton.
You're very kind.
Good morning, Chang.
Good morning.
I have some wash here for one of my lodgers, Mr. Bolton. I want you to do a very good job on his linens.
Chang all the time do a good job.
I want this to be extra special. Mr. Bolton is a real gentleman.
Me wash them clean. Come in 1 week.
Thank you, Chang.
Let come what will, I'll take it on. My condition can't be worse. And if there's money in that box, it's money in my purse. Black Bart, the P08. Well, what do you think of that?
Not bad. He's a clever fellow. No education. He spelled money wrong. M-U-N-N-Y.
What? Well, I'll be blessed. Well, he obviously was writing under stress.
Well, he'll be able to write at leisure once we get our hands on him.
For at least 2 years.
Well, how do you go about tracking down such a criminal?
First, we offer a reward. This notice will be posted all over the state.
Oh. $600 reward. Wells Fargo and Company will pay for the arrest and conviction of Black Bart, the P08.
A body isn't safe traveling anywhere anymore. I know. I really worry about Mr. Bolton being on the road so much.
By the way, how you making out with Mr. Bolton?
Why, Cleo Lufkin, whatever do you mean?
With Nona Webb, you know perfectly well what I mean.
This makes 4 holdups in as many months. And each time a bit of impotent poetry left behind in the express box.
What do you propose?
Raise the ante.
Again? It's already up to $5,000.
Up it to 8.
$12,000 reward. Well, you think somebody'd be able to identify him?
You heard his latest poem? No. I'll start out tomorrow with another empty sack. From Wells Fargo I'll borrow, but I'll never pay it back. Oh, good morning, Mr. Hume.
Mrs. Webb was just quoting.
I know. I have a complete collection of the poet's works.
Where does this bandit hide out, Mr. Hume? He must have some place.
The person that can answer that question, Mrs. Webb, will be $12,000 richer.
This is my way to get money and bread. You notice how much he emphasizes bread? When I've a chance, why should I refuse it? I'll not need either when I'm dead. And I only tax those who are able to lose it.
Meaning Wells Fargo.
Mm-hmm. So blame me not for what I've done. I don't deserve your curses. And if for some cause I must be hung, let it be for my verses.
His meter is terrible.
But his timing is perfect.
We're gradually piecing together a description of the man.
Oh?
He's of medium height. He weighs about 175 pounds. He's very polite.
Doesn't drink any intoxicating liquors.
But he's a great coffee addict.
Well, he'd need some stimulant. Oh, waiter, will you please bring some more coffee?
Wells Fargo outsmarted you this time, Bart.
Yes, I know. The box is bolted onto the stage. So if you'll kindly unhitch your horses and lead them up the road a piece, I'll be able to work more expeditiously.
Black Bart.
Let me have a try. I think I nicked him.
You winged him all right. There's blood on this cuff.
Must have flipped it off when the bullet hit him.
Laundry mark. FX 07.
Laundries in mining camps don't use marks like this. It must be a laundry here in San Francisco.
Well, I'll make the rounds of the city and report back to you.
FX07. Sure, I make this mark.
Oh, who's it belong to?
Ah, nice gentleman. Long-time Chang customer.
What's his name?
Mr. Bolton.
Do you know where he lives?
You leave cuff here, I wash him clean.
No. I want to talk to him.
Him come in soon.
How soon?
Him just get back from trip. Say he bring laundry today.
Well, in that case, I'll wait.
So you do as I say. It's the only way you'll ever land him. Oh, here he comes now. I'll run along. Oh, Mr. Bolton.
Mrs. Webb?
There's something that I feel I must say to you.
Yes?
It's not easy. You've lived here for so long.
Very happily. Is there something wrong?
I don't quite know how to tell you.
Oh, you have to raise the rent. That's quite all right.
It's worse than that. I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to give up your room.
Leave? Why?
People are talking
About me?
about us.
Oh.
Of course, it's all untrue and perfectly silly, but a woman in my position can't afford to be compromised.
I understand.
And so, I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to move. Unless...
Unless? Well, this is all so sudden, Mrs. Webb. Give me a little time to think it over, won't you?
Of course.
Everything's going to be all right. For both of us. Hello, Chang.
Hello, Mr. Bolton.
Can you have these finished for me by next Monday? I'm leaving on another business trip that night for the southern mines.
Chang have ready, Mr. Bolton.
I take it you're a mining man, sir.
Well, I'm familiar with precious metals.
Well, I'm just back from Montana, where I ran across one of the most unusual deposits in all my experience.
Oh? What was it?
Well, I'm not sure. I brought back some samples. Would you be willing to take a look at them, sir?
I?
Well, my office is just up the street, and I'd really appreciate an expert opinion.
Why, certainly, sir.
You forget to tell about Cuff.
Cuff? What was that, Chang?
He was talking to me. Not too much starch in the cuffs, Chang. I like 'em soft.
Oh.
I hope you don't mind coming in the back door.
Oh, certainly not.
Gentlemen, this is Mr. C.E. Bolton.
Bolton? Well, Mr. Hume, what are you doing here?
This happens to be my office.
You said you wanted me to look at some samples.
I do. This, which you lost, I believe, on November 3rd over in Calaveras County. There is also a shotgun and some tools Mr. Hume has been keeping for you. A hammer and a chisel.
You mean you or Black Bart?
All you have to do is look at the laundry mark on his other cuff.
true, gentlemen.
You staged all those holdups?
Without once firing a shot. My gun was never loaded, you see.
Well, I'll be confounded.
Well, you certainly made fools of us, Mr. Bolton.
Bowles is the name.
It doesn't matter. From now on, you'll have just a number.
Ah, a new pair of cuffs.
Compliments of Wells Fargo. We'll stop at your lodgings on our way to jail and let you pick up your things.
You're very considerate, sir.
Why, Mr. Bolton, you're packing.
Yes, I'm leaving, Mrs. Webb, for good.
Oh, no, you mustn't.
I have no choice, dear lady.
I didn't mean to drive you away. There's no hurry.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of staying another moment under the circumstances.
You made me feel perfectly terrible.
It isn't your fault, dear lady. It's just the ways of society.
I hope I'll see you again.
There'll always be visiting days. Goodbye, Winona.
Where?
Well, I don't know. I've only seen the headlines. It was discovered today that the celebrated poet bandit was a quiet, well-mannered ex-schoolteacher named Bowles who had been residing at a respectable rooming house under the name of Charles Bolton. Charles Bolton. His identity was learned through the laundry mark on the cuff, which... Winona!
And that was the end of Black Bart's career. He served 6 years in San Quentin prison, and soon afterward disappeared forever. As for Mrs. Webb, I understand she did eventually marry again. And if I'm not mistaken, it was a Wells Fargo man. Howdy. I'm the old ranger, and Death Valley's my stamping ground. Many's the tale of adventure I'm going to tell you about the Death Valley country. True stories, mind you. I can vouch for that. This is a story that's as old as the desert in which it took place. Every woman who hears it will say to herself, I know just how Cynthia felt. And every man will wonder a little uneasily, am I like Zeb? For as long as Cynthia could remember, her mother had looked the same.
Let's go tell your ma, Cynthia, and find out how soon we can get married.
Married?
I'll start building the house right away. I know just the spot for it. On a little mesa facing the Funeral Mountains. And I know I can get a second-hand cook stove that's...
No, Zeb, no.
It's a good stove, Cynthia. Most good as new.
I don't mean the stove. I can't marry you. I can't.
But, Cynthia, you just said that...
I said I loved you, that's all. I do. I can't marry a desert man.
Well, what's wrong with the desert?
Cynthia.
You better get on with your washing.
Yes, Ma. There's your answer, Zeb. If I stay here, I'll be just like her. Old before my time and faded and tired. With nothing to look forward to or remember. Nothing to make me want to keep on living. I couldn't bear it.
Well, your pa's just played in bad luck, that's all.
He's been lucky as most prospectors. How many make more than a scratching living?
I'm going to strike it rich. Oh, things will be different with us.
All my life, I dreamed of marrying a city man with lots of money who'd take me away from the desert, buy me pretty things. Do you know I've never had one pretty dress in my whole life? Just these old calicos.
You couldn't look more beautiful if you was dressed up like the Queen of Sheba.
Once I saw a picture of a dress in a San Francisco newspaper. A lady wore it to a ball. The dress was silk, lavender silk, like the shadows on the hills at sundown. It was all trimmed in real lace. That's the kind of dress I'm going to have. Oh, Sam, I don't want you to think I'm one of them selfish, grabby girls. I don't mind plain living and hard work. I was brought up on it. It's only that I want something else besides. A few pretty things. Some fun. Just to go to a dance once in a while. See bright lights. Hear music. Folks laughing.
Oh, boy. How are you, Zeb?
Howdy, Doc.
How's Prospector?
All right.
Hello, Dr. Hartford.
How are you, Cynthia?
Fine.
I thought I'd drop by and see how your mother was getting along.
Howdy, Doctor. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Evidently. When I ordered you to rest, I meant it.
I've been resting, Doctor. Honest. And I'm feeling good.
You're a long way from good, Martha Lane. And I didn't want you to even think of working until I tell you.
What should I think about then?
Things like this.
Flowers. Well, I declare. You bought them? In town? They're beautiful. But you shouldn't be spending your hard-earned money on trifles, Doctor.
Trifles? You know the poet's advice. If thou of fortune be bereft, and in thy store there be but left 2 loaves, sell one, and with the dole buy hyacinths to feed thy soul.
I don't think I've ever seen any hyacinths.
It doesn't have to be hyacinths. It doesn't even have to be flowers. It can be anything. Anything that feeds the soul.
Puts me in mind of a wedding bouquet.
That's why I brought them. This is your anniversary.
It is? How'd you know?
I stood up with your father.
Why, so you did. I better put these in water. Flowers wilt fast in the desert.
Dr. Harper.
Yes?
Do you think if somebody loves somebody, she ought to marry him, even if he hasn't got any money?
Love is really the important thing, Cynthia. If you have that, everything else will take care of itself.
I'll strike it rich, Cynthia. I'll strike it rich. When I do, I'll give you all the things you ever wanted.
But it wasn't as easy as all that. For weeks, months, for so long a time that he almost lost track, Zeb tramped the desert, following the tail of his burro, the prospector's compass. But finding nothing but disappointment and discouragement. While Cynthia, in a home of her own and a new life, found them both so much like the old that it was pretty hard to tell the difference. Then one day in a canyon in the Death Valley region,
Oh, Cynthia, I'm so happy for you. When Bill and me heard about Zeb's strike, we just had to come over and tell you how tickled we was. Didn't we, Bill?
Sure did.
I still have to pinch myself to believe it.
A mine owner. Just imagine.
Oh, that won't be for long. Zeb's selling the claim. In fact, he rode over to Dakota this morning to close the deal. He ought to be back pretty soon.
Oh, I hope he gets a good price for it.
No, if it's enough, we'll be able to move away. Leave the desert.
We'll be sorry to lose you. You've been good neighbors.
Well, if you can call good neighbors folks who live 9 miles away. Where are you thinking about going?
We ain't decided yet.
San Francisco is a place.
Oh, Los Angeles has got to beat a mile.
Don't you believe it?
It has to.
Well, I won't argue with you. Seems how we've had a high old time in both places.
I'll say. Me and Bill head for the bright lights every time we scratch up a little money.
And do we do the town up brown? Well, we gotta go get them supplies so I can do some more scratching.
Get up! Give Zeb our congratulations. I will.
Hello there, sweetheart.
Oh, did you sell it?
You bet I sold it.
How much?
Yes.
5,000?
No.
10,000?
$25,000.
Zeb, no.
25,000. Oh, I told you I'd strike it rich, didn't I, Cynthia? All I gotta do now is go to Los Angeles and sign the papers. We'll leave first thing in the morning.
Wait.
You'll go with me, of course. Cynthia, we'll do the town. We'll stay at the best hotels and we'll eat at the best restaurants.
Oh, no, Zeb, I couldn't.
Well, I thought you was aching to go.
I am, but I can't. I haven't any clothes.
Oh, we'll buy some.
Can you imagine me walking into a hotel wearing a calico dress that's been washed and turned so many times I don't know one side from the other? Oh, I'll go next time, Zeb. This time you buy me something I can hold my head up in.
I'll buy you the finest outfit they've got in the stores, honey.
Will you buy me that lavender silk dress trimmed in real lace that I've always wanted?
You bet I will. Oh, you just bet I will.
Oh, Zeb.
Haven't you got anything smaller than a $100 bill, mister?
Afraid not.
This is too big for me.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Here, I can change it. Ah, don't bother. The drink's on me.
Oh, no, I won't hear of it. I'm well heeled. I just sold a gold mine.
Is that so? Well, congratulations. This
Thanks.
calls for a celebration. Set up another round, Johnny. And none of that cheap belly wash. Break out that stuff we serve important men from out of town.
Yes, sir.
When Zeb gets here, I'm gonna put on my new clothes, pile our stuff in the wagon, turn right around and head back for Los Angeles.
I'm glad you're going to settle in the city. It's what you need after all your years on the desert.
It's all so wonderful, I can just hardly believe it.
Didn't I tell you if there was love, Cynthia, your dreams would come true?
Zeb! I'm so glad to see you. I thought you was never coming. I've been packed for 2 days. Did you get the money?
Yeah. I got it.
Did you get my lavender silk dress?
No, I didn't, Cynthia.
You didn't?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cynthia. I was counting on buying it for you. Counting on giving you all the things you've been wanting.
Zeb, what's wrong?
I lost the money.
Lost it?
All of it. A whole 25,000.
No.
I cashed the check just to see how it would feel to carry around $25,000. After never having enough even to rattle in my pocket. I was going to put it in the bank the next morning. And then I got drunk. I didn't mean to. I was merely aiming to take a couple of drinks. Then I met the two fellas. When I come to, I was in a hotel room and all my money was gone.
Didn't you tell the police?
Oh, they couldn't do nothing. I didn't even know the fellas' names. They got me drunk. They deliberately got me drunk. And then they took my money. Every last cent of it. If I could just get my hands on them crooks! Oh, it's my own fault anyway. I should never have taken up with him. Oh, Cynthia. Cynthia, will you ever be able to forgive me? I'll make another strike. Honest, I will. I'll start looking for it today. Well, there's lots of gold out there, and I'll find it. I'll find it just for you. When I do, I'll buy a dozen silk dresses.
Poor Sam. Poor Sam.
The search went on. Relentlessly, Zeb drove himself, stopping only to rest his burro, or when he himself was staggering with exhaustion. His reward was meager. A few nuggets, a little yellow dust. Just enough to keep body and soul together, to start him again on the tantalizing, heartbreaking trail.
I don't suppose there's a day goes by but what he doesn't think about that 25,000 he lost.
It wasn't lost. It was stolen.
You're pushing yourself too hard, Zeb. You ought to take it easier.
Not till I make my strike.
But you
Bad
can't.
luck can't last forever. Even the famine in Egypt only lasted 7 years. Ours is going on 8. I'll make it this time. This time I'll make it.
And make it Zeb did. By no means as big as the first strike, but even so.
$10,000.
Yeah, well, it ain't as much as I'd hoped for. But it's something to tide us over.
Cynthia, Zeb.
Look at you two, all dressed up in new clothes.
Well, we had a little luck just about the same time you did. Not quite so much, though. Just a couple of thousand.
Me and Bill blew it on the biggest time we ever had. Didn't we, Bill?
We sure did, old lady. All we got left's just what we got on our backs. Well, gotta be moseying along. Do some more scratching. Stop by and see us when you can.
You do the same.
Bye.
Bye.
Crazy fools. Spending all their money. Lord knows when he'll make another strike. Come on. We better be starting for home.
Zeb, aren't we gonna celebrate?
What's there to celebrate for?
10,000.
How long do you think that'll last? Price is sky high on every day.
We could spend a little of it.
We've spent plenty as it is.
But these things are just necessities.
It's all we can afford.
Zeb, we've always managed somehow to get what we needed, but we've never had anything that was really pretty. Made you happy just to look at it. Like maybe a lavender silk dress.
Are you still harping about that? What would you do with such a dress if you had it? You ain't got no place to wear it. Cynthia, I'm scared. Scared I won't make another strike for another 7 years. This money will keep us going. It'll give me a chance. Why, this is just a drop in the bucket to what's out there in the desert. And I'll find it. I know I will. And when I do, I'll buy you a carload of silk dresses and take you to Europe. Honest, I will.
You're right. If I had the dress, I wouldn't have nowhere to wear it.
Oh, that's my Cynthia.
But I could look at it once in a while.
Cynthia, I made it! I made my strike! The one we've been waiting for! Cynthia! Cynthia, where are you? Cynthia! Cynthia! Where are you going?
Cynthia, there's nothing over there but desert and mountains. Where are you going?
I'm going over to those shadows. They're so pretty and laughing.
How is she? Doc, she'll be all right, won't she? Cynthia will be all right.
She's a very sick woman, Zeb.
What's the matter with her? The heat?
Partly.
Something else?
Nothing organically wrong with her that I could discover. She's just worn out.
She's never complained of being tired.
Women like that don't complain.
Well, the work ain't been hard. There's only been the two of us.
It isn't only the work, Zeb. It's the monotony, the emptiness, the loneliness of the life out here.
Loneliness? But she will get well, won't she, Doc?
I don't know. It's up to her. And you.
Zeb. I'd like to sleep forever and ever.
Cynthia! Now, don't you talk like that. You're going to get well. Well, you gotta, honey.
If it don't cost too much, would you buy me that lavender silk dress with the real lace to be laid away in? I'd like to think I was going to spend eternity in something pretty instead of one of my old calico prints.
You ain't going to die, honey, baby. You're going to live. Now, you just stay here and rest. I'll be back in a little while. As soon as I can. You stay with her, Duck. I'll be gone maybe a couple of days. You stay with her until I get back. Don't let her die, God. Please, God. Give me just another chance. Please, God.
How is she? Just about as you left her.
Cynthia.
Zeb, you've been away.
I rode into town. Look what I brung you. Maybe it ain't exactly what you've been wanting, but it's the nearest thing they had. Look, it got real lace.
Just like I dreamed it'd be.
Feels smooth, don't it? Kind of like cool water.
It's beautiful.
I can see us sailing into the Palace Hotel in San Francisco. Wearing it, Cynthia. Oh, no other woman will be able to hold a candle to you.
How soon can we go, Zeb?
That's up to you, honey.
Then it won't be very long.
Oh, Cynthia.
If thou of fortune be bereft, and in thy store there be but left 2 loaves, sell one, and with the dole, buy hyacinths to feed thy soul.
Trục bón
thì 400 à? 400. Để kiểm tra năng lượng này. Somos 700 rồi, rebat được một lần nữa. Ok. Lần sẽ rebat được 10 anh quay qua kia anh binh. Sẽ là bố của qua kia. Yes. Thua hoài à. Không cội thắng à? Át một thực sự là khó đấy. Sẽ lấy một cái đồ ánh sáng đi. Sẽ là cái cung xanh ánh sáng đi. Hai cái giảm yếu hai bên nhỉ? Thôi cái để đang kéo một cái vùng đồ. Về rồi 25 chắc là nốt nào nữa thì lên 8 vậy. Lại là cái thằng Zurich này, sao nó vẫn lên được con ấy 3 nhỉ? Như là con Zurich 3 ở đâu ra ấy. Rồi nó con Nautilus nữa, mình cầm tận 4 con Nautilus rồi chúng nó vẫn còn à. Ê xong ý làm mày không 3 rồi, thua không? Thua à. Ok rồi, đi rồi. Top mấy đây? Chưa đi, sắp đi. Anh đi xa rồi, anh không lái xe nữa, anh đắp mộ rồi, không thể là rai khát được. Khóc U Linh à. Em phải cút. Cút đi. Đây đi cho đỡ bị bắn vào đầu. Cày tê tại vì bắn cặp tự. Kéo ra xử ra. Ui rồi ôi, cặp bóng may mắn Boco 3 nhưng mà ít tiền không sao, ít tiền. Tích xong rồi bao nhiêu máu, có 5.000 máu rồi sao, chắc thế. Bế mày, đối kia không chết à? Đối kia xét bế không được, không thiếu mấy cái cùng đao, chậm quá. Đây đừng người nó vả rồi nó vả át trước à? Mày tí thua. Đi chợ nhà xem một cái cung đi, nhằm đi cung đi. Anh cũng sắp không đi rồi, anh sẽ được đi chợ trước. Ai cùng đao rồi là Soraka, mày đi anh chưa lắm. Đừng nhặt nhầm đồ, xong. Có đủ đồ này. Mình chả có con nào mình lấy, có ấn gì à? Ấn gì ấy? Thần thoại ấn sử ra. Trốn khó. 400 củ đây. Vì có phần nữa là 581 củ. Tiền perfect. Mivicode 416 lap. Qua 400 lap rồi. Rồi. Pháp rồi xong này. Đi lao, con này còn đồ đéo nữa. Còn áo đạp phép không? Sát thương phép này. Sát 95 sát thương phép này. Con này full sát thương phép này. Ok. Làm đéo còn là còn một cái kiếm có đồ nó đéo. Ok, xong. Thì với ai đây? Ba cái thằng kia. Mà kia có lắc thực sự là láo đấy. Mà kia có lắc dấu ấy. 500 củ rồi, thiếu 30 triệu nữa. Thiếu 26 triệu mốt nữa thì sẽ được là đủ tiền để triple phát nữa. Lên 6.6 nào. 6.4 nhỉ, cái mất rồi. Nhưng mà là tầm 6 chấm hơn. Yes. Mày A2 nữa là xong. A2 nữa là xong game. Ui rê. Hỏng đấy. Ui tí cút đánh bóng ạ. Bóng thằng nào ấy? Hộ cái đê. Thằng bốc lửa. Gì tí thua. Chi mình cầm bóng nó tí cút. Cho thêm máu à? 19 thì làm chi? Giờ mình phải thắng không mình cút. Một trong hai thằng này. Được. Đây cút đi. là át này. Thằng này cầm 2 con át. Một thằng cầm 2 con át này. Thằng này không cầm át nào. Nó muốn lửa cho giết nó rồi. Nó 5 máu rồi, bây giờ thì 15. Nó muốn chết thì mình chết. Cái thằng quay con lắc ba bắn phát trước rồi, con át một chắc cút. Nó cầm át rồi, nhưng mà nhớ là át nhở, cũng mất 4 con mà. Không tỏ, một bắn lỏ lắm. Để bảo mà một bắn lỏ nhất, còn CC bị hết tung nữa trốn. Còn lắp bắn số phát chết át thì mày qua là bắn nhóc kia chưa? Mày đi, mày đi, 4 thắng. Gì? Đây rồi, đến được giao dòng rồi. Kiếm đồ tanh. Tụ cao vậy đấy, 130 quay thì phủ tốt. Nhằm ui tía nó xóa. Tí thầy nhót này mà. Mình tính tự tin và tự tin. Bịch. Đổi bài cái. Nổ mồm luôn mà, sự là khỏe đấy. Nhưng mà thầy xoay bài cái mình chia sẻ. Có Saza hả? Có Rakan. Vậy át này binh xong là át luôn mà sao có xin ra ấy nhưng mà anh đéo dùng rồi. Ui xét này xét đây là vài cảnh đệ đẹp đéo chịu được không sao đây rồi bay cho đời quay đều quay ui con lắc rồi sao cút mày đi xong rồi có át rồi. Ngày đánh bài va vẫn sao ra còn bài đẹp phết. Định mạnh cái xét này ui bình điết xét là mình sẽ thiếu là một cái cung mà cung với cung một con Kizana hoặc là một nhầm con Nautilus để lấy cái thú tượng để cho in nào bắn cung không bắn cung lấy đồ cho át thì thấy. Ui rồi xong nhặt nhầm đồ ha what the hell man nhặt nhầm đồ thế mà cũng đòi lái xe đùa tao à đùa tao không vậy thế mà cũng một cộng một ending trốn ngủ không trốn thấy không Cinderella này cút có một cút dấu hiểu nhặt ngu đấy ngu đấy rớt ở đây rồi xong tại có càng ngày đây thì vậy có ai mà phải có cái thằng này đây đúng rồi à mình muốn mà cút nè xong chịu rồi nhặt nhầm đồ lúa tắc ngủ nó máu nhở rồi xem đi thầy ơi không ai nhận được cái gì thế nhận không ở đây vòng quay may mắn vòng quay vô cực anh 2 vòng à quay đều ra cái pet đỏ ai đi ra cái pet đỏ đi ra qua đi quay được vào pet omega chịu rồi tí vào lừa tao đi qua mà trôn lại đi qua trôn tố bố đi trôn tao đi xin à đi xin chuẩn không vậy rồi xong bình xong thắng không thắng suýt thắng quả phe bắn được phết nhưng mà suýt thắng rồi thầy bay tốc độ cao ấy bay tốc độ cao luôn sợ cái gì cút bắn này phải có cái ấy này có cái đấm cho xét đỉnh đây cho phải gỡ đồ của thằng này ra gỡ đồ thằng này và cho xét thực sự binh không nó cầm cái này vẫn được mà gỡ đồ nó ra cho xét à được trai nhở ui trai điếc giảm hưu nhở có hưu này giảm hưu này hưu bố gái giảm hưu luôn Ad à? Ê, trùng bài nha. Sao ngày tiên nhận Ad làm chí? Có đánh bài tớ không? Có đánh bài Ad lo choáng, con lắc có choáng, khó chịu đấy. Thôi thua. Ad con lắc có choáng, khó chịu quá. Nhớ thua. Bé em ngu à? Con lắc Ad là bạn yếu nhỉ? Ad 1. Còn mình là tích lỗi tại lâu ấy chứ. Thua. Đi thắng, con ao ngu khỏe quá. Có một đồ on. Sự khó đấy. Ad này. Để chất 8 mà để nhét 4 lấy vào này. 8 là gần cho qua mỏi. Chất 9 thì con xin vào xong. Xin ra vào nữa. Định mệnh. Đúng rồi, định mệnh. Xin ra vào bình. Định mệnh sư. Rồi bay tốc độ cao, anh ác quỷ mà, anh hóa ác quỷ lobby World 2. Giờ chỉ gọi anh là bố. Anh là bố của lobby World 2. Ai à? Một đồ ai à? Rồi một đồ ánh sáng. Cùng đao không? Cùng đao. Ui. 20% tốc đánh là truy sinh phá à? Này đâu? Đây không cần. Ôi trời. Thôi xong rồi. Mong là có bắn ra. Biết nháy mà mong là bắn ra. Đấy. Phải tưởng tượng. Mong có bắn ra. Anh lỡ nhặt nhầm rồi. Không có 36 máu chứ. Đầu 3 tổng 9 à? Nếu biết sống không? Rồi, anh được 382.
আমার সুবিধার লোক মনে হইতেছে না কি কইতেছেন আপনি কি কইতেছেন গায়ে হাত দিবেন কেন গায়ে দিও মানে এ বড় গায়ে দিলে কি করবে একদম গায়ে করতেছেন তুই তুই আমি আজকে শেষ কর তুই টাকা দে আমার টাকা দে ওরে আজকে বই
না কোন রাস্তার মধ্যে আইছেন ভাই এই আপনি কারে করছেন হ্যাঁ
আরে ভাই আপনারে কই নাই আমার কল দিছিলাম এই কল রিসিভ করতেছ না ওরে কইছি
আমারে কোন মানে এই আপনি নামেন তো নামেন আমি যাব না আপনি কি কইতেছেন হ্যাঁ
আপনি যাবেন না কেন
না আমি যাব না আপনি নামেন আমার টাকা দেন আমি যাইগা
দেমু না টাকা আমারে না নিয়ে গেলে আমি ভাড়া দেমু না
আরে আপনি কখন থেকে এই অলি করতেছেন আপনারা আমার সুবিধার লোক মনে হইতেছে না একদমই সুবিধার লোক মনে হইতেছে না আপনি টাকা দেন আমি যাইগা
আমারে সুবিধার লোক মনে হইতেছে না কি কইতেছেন আপনি কি কইতেছেন
গায়ে হাত দিবেন কেন
গায়ে দিও মানে এ বড় গায়ে দিলে কি করবে একদম গায়ে
করতেছেন তুই গায়ে আমি আজকে শেষ কর তুই টাকা দে আমার টাকা দে
ওরে আজকে বই
মোটরসাইকেল করে নিয়ে যেতেছেন ভাই এটা আমার মালিকের মোটরসাইকেল ভাই মোটরসাইকেল নিয়ে যান না
গাড়ি থামলো কেন
স্যার একটা অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট হয়েছে
ভাই আমার একটু বাঁচান
স্যার
ভাই
পেটে তো ছুরি
মনে হচ্ছে চিনতে কে
হসপিটাল নিয়ে যান ভাই
স্যার হসপিটালে নিয়ে যাব
আরে পাগল হইছো এত রাতে থানা পুলিশের ঝামেলা কে যাবে চালাও গাড়ি
স্যার যে অবস্থা মনে হয় না বাবু
ভাই যান না ভাই ভাই আমার একটু হসপিটাল
hai trăm láp bình và phách hai lần kéo nghe chợ xử mình cái chứ cho nghe có tài heo 210 láp 42 tỷ 2 triệu một lần Chờ nhầm. Ôi không. Còn 100 để bớt 6 5 phần lại sử dụng binh chi linh ấy, bay binh chi linh điên. Chương 8 này làm chi. Một cây đai máu nữa, sử dụng làm cái giáp máu à. Đây hả? Một bên. Anh không có như em nghĩ. Khỏe đấy. Nhưng mà xếp sai bên khác, bạn xếp bên là thắng. Khỏe đấy chị ạ. Đấy, cầm búa 2 bạn nữa. Chuẩn bị cái này 33 triệu start rồi. Tiền cái chứ. Ngon, vừa lên 8 đất và 8 điểm gì. Có ra xét này. Không muốn đâu. Cái này chuẩn hơn đấy. Ra xin ra rồi. Ngon này. Tôi xếp tiền lên 30 tiền nữa nhanh không? Thế là xong giao chim rồi đủ tiền. Hoặc cái nó nhảy ra gì đó cũng quên. Ra được. Nó lại quay nhiều đang ngoài mắt. Ngoài anh là thầm trong mắt rồi, có nguy không? Anh em tôi. Anh em cứ nguy sao? Phải lắm mắt người ta sao? Đây xuống. Và lắp con sinh ra và xong là 57 nghìn. Sinh viên thì rất ăn rồi. Còn bà sinh viên cũng xanh rồi. Quỷ à, mới thua. Thì ai cái đánh hay đấy. Bây giờ anh múc rửa được giờ anh hay vậy. Anh hay yêu điên mà chịu trốn ấy. Cung xanh à, đai máu. Đai máu. À, ai đây đây. Đúng ra thì buồn lắm rồi. Buồn lắm em ơi. Biết trách ơi. Đấu lên được rồi. Ôi, 18 máu 2 sao nữa. Thiếu tận 68 tiền cơ. Mới có 53 tiền. Đều đủ. May nữa không đợi. May như hack rồi. May khác thì hack đâu. May áp bị file được mà. Asma. Chi nhất lava dragon. À, cái cục lava phế mà. Thấy khỏe hơn. Vừa này đánh oan nó còn chết cơ. Thằng thì top 1. À bạn, cao thằng top 1 vậy. Thắng top 1 này. Nếu sao thắng là thằng top 1 rồi. Phải thắng không vậy? Bắn nhỉ? Nhanh biết. Thắng đi. Chưa thắng rồi, gần thắng. Khiếp, phải bắn toàn để chiêu bắn được mà. Đéo có đam. What the hell, 5 phép. Chiều rồi. Toàn 5 phép ạ. Ra gì à? Ra sẽ khổ lắm.
আচ্ছা আপনি ওইদিন আপনার আম্মার সামনে আমার লগে এরকম ব্যবহার করছেন কেন?
আমার ইচ্ছে হয়েছে আমি করছি।
আর আমার পিছে ঘুরে লাভ নাই।
কেলা আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি না, ঘুরবো না কেলা।
বেহায়া মেয়ে রে বাবা, তোমার তো আমি ক্লিয়ার করে বলছি যে আমি তোমার বিয়ে করব না।
আরে আপনার আম্মাই তো আমার পছন্দ করছো, তো আপনি শাদি করবেন না কেলা?
তাহলে তারই বিয়েটা করো।
জি জি জি, আস্তাগফিরুল্লাহ, কি কইতাছেন? আমি আপনার আম্মারে কেলা শাদি করব? তো আপনারা শাদি করুন। আর আপনি যদি আমার শাদি না করছেন তাহলে কয়ে দিলাম ব্লেড দিয়ে আপনার নাম আমার হাতে লিখুন।
তোমার যা ইচ্ছা তুমি তাই করো, আমি একদমই ভয় পাই না। আগেরবার মাইনে নিছি, খেলা ছিল দেখা, এটা খেলা না, এটা আমার জীবন। আমি জীবন নিয়ে ছেলে খেলা করতে পারবো না।
আমি হাঁচা হাঁচা কইতেছি, আমি কিন্তু ব্লেড দিয়ে
হাতে পায়ে গলায় মুখে সব জায়গায় যেখানে ইচ্ছা সেখানে লেখো। ইংরেজি বাংলা ফার্সি যেটাতে পারো সেটাতেই লেখো, আমার কিচ্ছু যায় আসে না।
আপনার আমি শেষবারের মতো কইতেছি, আপনার আর বেশি সময় দিব না, শুধুমাত্র 12 ঘন্টা সময় দিলাম। এই 12 ঘন্টার মধ্যে আপনি আপনার মত বদলাইবেন, নাহলে কইলাম আমি হাঁচায় ব্লেড দিয়ে আপনার নাম লিখে ফেলাম, আমার কেউ আটকাইতে পারবো না।
আরামসে তুমি সিগারেট টানো, বুঝে নাই শান্তিতে, আর ওদিক দিয়ে কাম সারছে।
কেন কি হইছে?
আরে শুনোস না, ওই মেয়ে তো ডেঞ্জারাস একটা ঘটনা ঘটায় ফেলছে। লেট দিয়ে হাত কাটছে, এখন কি হইব মামা?
ওই মেয়েটা
বস কি মামা? কস হাত
কেন? ওই মেয়ের তোর কোনো কথা হয়েছিল?
কালকে রাত্রেবেলা বাসার সামনে এসে দাঁড়ায় ছিল, আমার 12 ঘন্টার আলটিমেটাম দিছে।
এই কিসের আলটিমেটাম দিছে রে? হ্যাঁ
আরে ওই বিয়াতে রাজি না হইলে কি জানি।
এই কথা তুই আগে কবি না।
আরে আমি কি বুঝছি নাকি?
আরে না বাবার কি আছে, বুঝোস না, মেয়ে তো একটা ডেঞ্জারাস। এখন যদি কিছু হয়ে যায় মামা, আমাকে তো পুলিশে ধরে নিয়ে যাবে।
কেন আমি কি করছি?
ও আমি কি করছি কিছু জানো না? না ওই বেটা আইনার মারপে জানো, জীবনে তো থানায় তুই যাস্তে জানবি কেন? থানায় আমি গেছি জানি। ফোন যে কোনো হলে আত্মহত্যা প্ররোচনকারী যেই হোক না, তার নাম যদি একবার থানায় গিয়ে কয় মামা, তাহলে তার খবর আছে। এখন তুই কি করবি তুই চিন্তা করে দেখ।
কি করছে সব? এই লাইলি বাইচা আছে তো?
হ্যাঁ শুনলাম ও তো বাইচা আছে।
কোন হসপিটাল আছে কো, আমি যাই একটু দেখা করে আসি।
হসপিটালে যাই দেখা করে, হসপিটাল থাকলে এতক্ষণ তুমি চৈত শিকার ভিত্তি থাকলা, বুঝো নাই? আর তুমি যাই হয়তো বাসায় আছে। এই তুই কি ওর বাসায় যাবি?
তুই যাবি মামা?
হায় রে খোদা, তুমি আইছো। আমি জানতাম তুমি আইবা। আমি লাইলে রে কইছি তুমি আসবা। চ্যাংরা হও আর রক্ত গরম হও, মানুষ তো। তোমার মনের ভিতরে সেই প্রেমটা আছে।
আচ্ছা আমি লাইলির সাথে একটু দেখা করবো।
লাইলির সাথে দেখা করবা?
কেমন আছে ও?
আছে বাবা, আসো আসো, তোমার আমি তো দেখা করাতে আসো।
এইসব কি?
প্লেট দিয়ে তোমার নাম লিখছি, বানান ঠিক আছে?
একদম ঠিক আছে। কিন্তু কি বলো বাইক না, ভালো হয়েছে না? আমি কিন্তু লাইলিতে কইছিলাম যে লাইলি ছবি তুইলা ওরা পাঠাই দে। ওই কইছে যে না, কিছু জিনিস আছে এগুলো ছবি তুলে পাঠালে সঠিকভাবে দেখা যায় না, সামনাসামনি দেখতে হয়। এর লেগে তো এতক্ষণ ধরে তোমার জন্য অপেক্ষা করতেছি।
এইসব পাগলামির কোনো মানে আছে?
আছে না, তোমার আমি শাদি করব, তুমি আমার শাদি করবা, করবা না?
এই তুমি কি আমার বলদ পাইছো? বলদ এই পাশে দাঁড়ানো লোকটার মতো।
নীলয় তুমি আমার মামার নিয়ে কি করতেছো?
আমি বলবো তুমি শুনবা। মানে এই যদি তোমার হাত কাটার নমুনা হয়, হ্যাঁ আমি জানলে আমি জীবনেও আসতাম না। আর যদি হাত সত্যি সত্যি কাটতাও তাও আসতাম না, কোনো লাভই হতো না। আমি তোমারে বিয়ে করব না। তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শুধুমাত্র মজা নেওয়া যায়, বাড়ির বউ করা যায় না। তোমার মধ্যে ওই রকম কোনো এলিমেন্টই নাই।
তুমি একটু বেশি বেশি করতেছো না?
এই মাঝখান দিয়ে ঢুকে গেলেন। হ্যাঁ সাদে কি আপনার মাইনছে হাবলু কয়? এর লেগে আপনার হাবলু কয়। আর ঢুকছেন যখন, তখন আমারে না বুঝায় আপনার এই ড্রামাবাজ ভাগ্যিরে বুঝান। আমি ওরে বিয়ে করবো না, আমি মরে গেলে ওরে বিয়ে করবো না। মানে নিজের তো কোনো মান সম্মান নাই, পরিবারের মান সম্মানটা যদি খোয়াইতে না চাও তাহলে এইসব বন্ধ করো। সবার সামনে অপমান করবো না।
থাক ভাগ্নি, তুই কষ্ট পাইস না। হয় তোরা বুঝতে পারে নাই, আর যেদিন বুঝতে পারবো ওই কান্দা বুক চাপলাইব, তখন বুঝবো যে কি জিনিস হারাইছি। তুই কান্দিস না ভাগ্নি, একদম কান্দিস না। তুই থাক, আমি আইতাছি, দেখতাছি।
Mấy cái thằng đi phòng gym mà tập ở trên cái máy cardio nhiều quá ấy cũng dễ bị skinny fat mà. Skinny ấy, skinny toilet fat. Đúng. Cái gì cơ? Con đấy à? Con đấy à? Thôi anh bay à, anh đang đánh cờ. Anh không biết bài cờ của anh như nào từ đến giờ. Anh bỏ bê quá lâu, anh có 70 máu cơ á, có tí không? Không. Cái thời ơi, cái này đang quay mà. Ô, con oan ở đâu ra này? Có thấy không? Thế con oan này, chuẩn bố à? Đây có con oan ở đây. Một là cút, đấy vào tử thần là bình hơn. Đều biết rồi. Chuẩn làm đắc làm nào. Thế con oan nó ra này. Đừng có phải có người yêu lớn đâu, đầy đứa yêu từ cô giáo. Mà lên học là cái lúc sẽ có người yêu, mới lên môi trường mới, rất là hay tò mò, nhất là về chuyện tình yêu. Số công ty nhưng mà loser. Anh quay một con legendary ấy. Quay ra legendary đấy, đi chợ. Đéo ý mà. One. Mạnh. Thơm chắc là đang build cái build trang cá nhân hay sao ấy, giống thế. Đây là gặp tóc treo nhìn vậy người thầy người đẹp rồi bây giờ đi ra xoáy, sao ra xoáy anh sống mất máu vậy. Đây loser đâu có đồ phép mà chuôn búa. 2 lap à, sự bay một tí như sao phi mặt đấy. 4 lap bỏ anh đang vượt được 5 lap không? 5 lap rồi. 5 lap 6 rồi. Đâu lap 6. 5 lap rưỡi à? Sử dụng một số được đấy. Cái gì? What the hell? 1 giờ tối chưa ăn. Thằng này có thực sự healthy không vậy? Mày xem tao báo. Mấy giờ? Tầm 7 rưỡi, tao bắt tập gì? Con gì nữa? Ở giữa rồi này, từ từ anh ra đắt cái auto này. Thấy chưa? Xong rồi. Cũng nhiều tiền rồi, nó cho thêm tiền rồi. Mấy tiền mà phải không? Ê, gì? Ê, con này cũng mới 3.600 máu này á. Cái con vàng vàng ấy. tấm đập dựa lâu ấy, mỗi hàng đập được có 1 máu chứ đúng rồi. Thằng nào đập được 1 máu rồi. Nó vội mày em, một vội đét. Trên. Ôi kìa. Xin ra này. Game cái dễ kiểu gì à? Nhưng mà anh cũng muốn máu rồi, anh chém bị chết thì cũng mất. Chết rồi. Sao đánh con này mất thời gian nhỉ? Tác dụng gì không ạ? Đánh con này đâu có tác dụng gì sao cũng ạ? Ồ, cái Sojin à? Được. Ô, 2 con Srai. Cái Sojin này. Có thể không? Nhớ rồi. Nhớ rồi. What the hell? Trừ. Quen à? Quen à? Áo của tao à? Cái áo OCB. Hôm qua tao mạo đấy tập. Nói tao rủ mày thì nhưng mà mày đeo đi. Khỏi chưa? Hả? Đúng không khám bao giờ anh nuôi em? Đánh con này bao giờ mới xong đấy? Thời gian gọi kiểu đánh. Vì con này mất mạng. Vẫn thua được ạ. Theo ra xin ra 2 ạ. Xin 2 không đủ lên sắm nổi nó ở đây là sạch. Quật tới nhau luôn quyết. Rồi xin ra tiếc thế. Tiếc thế, bài yếu điết. Được cái đéo đây. Good luck. Được cái đéo đây nhỉ. Không nhặt được anh được cái đéo đây. Được thêm 10 vàng chút. Không có đập xong con này biến mất. Chôn. Người chôn đi. Nó nào thế? What the hell? Sao nhớ được cái gì mà nó cứ hiện dấu xuống thang này? Bay lại nữa đi. Hút về bay rồi bố. Hút về bay. Hút. Bay rồi thôi. Thắng này, chiến thắng lần này vậy. Bén à. Thật sự thấy bút tốc độ cho thằng để thử đấy. Mày bữa ấy. Không. Và treo pet đi. Ui đánh pet xong. Gì? Vào đánh pet 10 tờ xong. 30 tỷ thôi, anh ra quay thêm 3 quả trứng sao anh về. Thằng Pinh cái gì à? Rồi anh được ra Legendary cơ, cứ lắc. Legendary cho bố. Rồi anh kiếm 100 tỷ anh ra anh quay đi. Vẫn là có mỗi cung à? Cung với cả Sojin à? Đẹp là Sojin. Đéo con nào ấy nó đang gì vậy? Ra đồ rồi. Bốc lửa cho thoải. Gì cái này mà nó cho cái free cái click auto clicker nữa, sự đã binh em như mình đang chơi vào quay màn hình tí xong. Mắc mình rồi. Trốn dễ tải thôi, mưu sinh luôn Hiếu, chỉ vì cuộc sống, chỉ vì tiền thôi Hiếu rồi. Thằng yêu khôi bây giờ Không không, có vẻ thấy thôi làm quản lý sàn thương mại điện tử ấy gì xong cộng một nhân viên. Thưởng vàng ấy, mua nhặt thưởng vàng với chúa, mua nhặt thưởng vàng, cũng làm cho cái định mệnh nữa. Sử ô, cái là có hai ấn là nhặt thêm 10 đỉnh không, kéo lên chết rồi. Biết mà một nghỉ việc đi, thế nghỉ việc đi, nghỉ việc đi, nghỉ việc đi. Ha, biết nói nhiều không? Cái gì đấy, có ấn ăn rừng không? Màu ấn ăn rừng nhỉ? Đéo biết làm ăn gì mà, chán vậy, không biết. Chị em hôm nay cũng giờ mới có 12:57, anh sẽ quay đến 5 giờ, bây giờ là 3 tiếng. 3 tiếng thì là quay lúc ấy 8 tiếng thì xong. Bình trình. 8. Còn không phải rồi. Bếp mới của eo đây. Bếp gì? Bay đi sao cháu ơi, 34 tỷ cho 100 tỷ đi xong rồi quay cho nó binh. Sấy. Mày rebirth. Rebirth đi em phải rebirth. Sang vua mới thì phải rebirth thì mới được, mà phải rebirth với sang vua mới có điều kiện mà. Vua của anh đang cần rebirth 4 lần. Rebirth từ đầu các vua trước đến giờ ấy, anh mới được 2 lần, 2 vua 2 lần. 3 vua thì rebirth 2 lần. Yes. Bao nhiêu rồi? Một lần anh bay. Em bảo là GG noob. Em phải bảo là GG noob. Noob hay khóc. Gì? Chúng đéo rồi đấy. Chúng đéo được, đéo phải. U linh à? Ấn U linh à? Thần không phải. Ấn hắc ám, lắp cho thầy một cái hắc ám nhé. Ô. Ai đây?